Yo, 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 everyone. Welcome back to the show. I'm bringing some love here today, guys. I'm checking out some articles, and you know what? We may have found some dating ideas to either one, if you got a date, this could be a very, very good idea to even hook up your buddies, or maybe your buddy that will set you up with someone, are just good ideas in general if you're dating already. Now, I'm looking at some of these articles, and I know, guys, some of you have been checking out my other episodes, and I've been talking a lot about the bad stuff because, you know what, there is some articles out here, and hopefully I'm coming with some good news today. Because a lot of the articles I've been reading the last few months, as you guys know, I'm calling them out because a lot of people are trying to bullshit you and brainwash you. I mean, it's insane the stuff they're coming out with, like cuckolding is great and this and that is great. I mean, they're just trying to brainwash you. So I'm calling bullshitting everything I see, guys, from forever, okay? However, I do think we might have something positive here today. Yay! Finally, huh? Fuck. Finally. Now, here's the thing. I haven't even read the full article yet. And you know why? Because I wanted to just keep this as a bit of a surprise. Just total in the moment. Let's see where we go with this. And yeah, let's just wing this fucker, huh? Okay, let's do this. Now, today, 4 ways to find love without the apps. Now, guys, okay, there's some of you out there, you want to find love. There's some of you out there that you just want to hook up. That sounds cool. Either way, it doesn't matter. So I think this will actually work for both, all right? So we're covering everybody here. I would say, let's have a look here now, guys. I'm just having a look through my phone. I'm keeping up my phone now, so. Okay, so they're going through a few things. Like, they're saying that even in a 2020 study of online daters in the US, 45% felt frustrated by the experience of dating online, or trying to date online. Now, they did say the dating app Badoo found that 78% felt stressed and let down by incompatible matches. That's a big percentage. I would say it's even higher than 78%. And they're even calling it dating app fatigue. That's a good way of explaining it, huh? Okay, here we go. Single dinners. Single dinners. Now, what do you make of that, guys? Like, that is not a bad idea. What do I mean? Let's have a look. Now, last summer, this lady tried this idea. Now, she said she decided to host a dinner for single friends and friends of friends, right? 14 people, welcome cocktails, plentiful food and wine, time to mingle at the start, and seat swaps. Seat swaps? Every other person moving 2 spots to the left between courses to maximize interaction. You see, alright, okay, I'm going to keep going. Nothing like the stress of a first date, more like going to a friend's for dinner. A bit chaotic, a lot of fun though. Okay. You see, I've got a couple of things about that already. I like that, by the way, I like this idea, this singles dinner thing. So let's go through that again, Eric. This isn't a bad idea. You know, this person's onto something here. So 14 people. Now, look, fair enough, guys. Okay. Can you get 14 people who are single, 7 men, 7 women? Believe me, that's fucking tough to do. I was trying to do those dating events, and I'm still going to do more when we get more people on board, but trying to get an equal amount of people is a fucking nightmare. So, but even if you can do 4 or 5, 4, 6, 8, why not try it, right? Now, welcome cocktails, plentiful food and wine, and time to mingle at the start. Now, I like the time to mingle at the start because, look, we're all natural here. You're going to go talking to a guy or girl or make your way over to the guy or girl that you're attracted to, right? Yeah. Now, you see, I'm one of these believers that, some guys, we call other guys cock blockers. Like, if a guy is, like if I've interest in a girl now and I want to go talk to her, but some guys got in there before me, but she's not interested in that guy, well, then she's just going to fuck off. She might be polite, yes, but like she's not interested in him. I Okay, but anyway, let's keep going here. Okay, well, time to mingle at the start and seat swaps. Okay, so if you do get that girl who is getting cock blocked by some guy, and all of a sudden you're stuck talking to this fucking guy. Well, I mean, it's the woman's job to just say, "Oh, nice to meet you," and give the other guy that you're interested in the eye, right? The guy will pick up on that quite quick. And why not? Why not? If you're the girl, go over to that guy. You obviously want to get rid of the other fella, so fuck it. Let him move on to someone else. Go to the guy you're interested in, not stay with the fucking other guy. Who gives a shit about him? That's what I'd say. It's a dog-eat-dog world when it comes to this stuff, right? I always believe in treating people with respect, of course. So, you don't look, you say, listen, I'm sorry, but I'm just going to, just talk to my buddy here. Something. You can be polite about these things. Now, okay, let's move this. Seat swaps. Every other person moving 2 spots to the left between courses to maximize interaction. Moving 2 spots to the left. Okay. Like, I get what this person's trying to do. I mean, it's, Lord knows, it's hard enough trying to get 14 people in a room for a fucking date anyway. So, I get it. This person's trying to maximize this. Like, I understand, I'm going to give her some respect here for this. 2 spots to the left? Maybe that would work. Maybe. Something to think about, guys. Of course, the problem is then, what if you're sitting next to some freak? You've never met them before, and they're on your left or right, so when you move down 2, they move down 2, And what if they're hanging on to you? Like, that's another problem, too. What if they're hanging on to you, and all of a sudden you start talking to some other guy when you've moved 2 seats, and then all of a sudden the guy next to you, who's clung to you, unfortunately, well, all of a sudden he starts spitting out shit. You see, it's hard to get around that either way. Do you know what I mean? You could get very lucky or unlucky. Now, I personally think that's even worse at the table. Like, believe me, don't get me wrong, guys. I really think she's meaning well here. She's helping people. I just think you're stuck more at the table if you're actually standing outside on a deck and it's nice and sunny or whatever it is, drinking cocktails. That's the moment you start making your move. It really is. Now, let's move this on, okay? So, she says, nothing like the stress of a first date, more like going to a friend's for dinner. A bit chaotic, a lot of fun. Well, yeah, look, you just never know. Now, I would presume, guys, if you're going to do this idea, I would definitely, and now we haven't got to that yet, maybe she does mention this, I'd be having drinks after the dinner as well, of course. People get up off the fucking table here. Make sure, and I think that's very important, guys, you don't keep people sitting at the table, right? If you're single and you're fucking freaked out by the person sitting next to you, you get up off the table, so, people will follow you. Like, if people want to get up off the table, but they're kind of like, oh, I don't want to cause a scene here, fucking make the move. Lead by example. Get up off the fucking table, off your seat, and other people will believe me, they'll follow you. And if they're interested in you, they'll follow you too. They might get away from Mr. Psycho next to him, or next to her. So let's move this on. Okay. So this lady's hosted 4 of them, and she's saying that she's badgering people. I know to send single friends my way, old housemates. All are welcome. I love to cook, but for these dinners I keep it seasonal. Now she does seasonal dishes served family style, prepared in advance so I don't get stuck in the kitchen. Well, that's a good idea. I mean, especially if you're single and you're hosting the fucking thing, you don't want to be stuck in the kitchen. Obviously you're doing it for other people too, but you obviously want to meet somebody as well. That's the idea, right? I understand that. Now, she said, I found that these small, intimate gatherings offer the opportunity to fixate less on getting into a relationship and instead embrace the possibility of connection in all its form. Casual hookups, all right, well, we mentioned that. Friendship, someone to register for a sprint triathlon with. Okay, well, hey, if you don't get a date at one of these things, well, if you make a good buddy who goes to the gym with you, or yoga, or fucking, like she's saying here, that's not a bad idea, right? It's not the worst. Now, let's give it a bit more here. Okay. Now, no, no. She's just talking about sort of the bad parts of dating apps, but which is, we've obviously gone through that sort of thing already, guys, as you know. Okay, dating docs. This is her second point here, this